Vanessa.
And I'm Melissa.
And we're from the family lifestyle brand Diapers and Lipgloss.
We are constantly talking about safety, especially when it comes to our kids.
It's true. Safety is obviously the number one most important thing that we are always thinking about.
As our kids are getting older, we're finding them in situations where we need to be able to know where they're at.
Yes, I mean, we want to give them the freedom to grow and explore, but at the same time, we want to know where they are. They're still little.
Yeah, they're doing things now like going out on longer bike rides, getting out with their friends, or maybe we're all doing Disney trips together, and we're in situations where we might want to have a little bit more understanding of where they're at and what they're doing.
Or they might even be starting to walk to school on their own. So that's why we created this list of safety tips to help you as parents keep your kids safe.
Number 1, have a family secret password. Your children should never be getting into situations where they're going with anybody that does not know the family secret password.
If your kids are of the age where they're starting to go out on their own, make sure they're staying in their groups of friends. They're staying together.
And that they're always telling an adult where they're going. Make sure to remind your children that they should never get into a car or go into a home with a stranger, but even with a family friend or a mother or father of someone that they know.
4, we always tell our kids that if you ever get separated in a mall or in a store to go to the cash out checkout area and stay there until we come.
Lastly, make sure to have them memorize your phone number and your home address. If they're ever in a situation where they need to share it, it's important that they have it memorized. For the younger ones, put it into information in their backpack.
So even with these tips, if we're all following them, things happen.
For sure. Myself, in my own situation, my husband and I both thought we were picking up my son after school, and neither of us did. So he was left there for a short period of time alone. Let alone scary for him, it was terrifying for us.
Absolutely, and it's not hard to get separated if you're at a big amusement park, if you're at an all-inclusive resort, like these things do happen.
We recently met a wonderful woman, Julia Matthews, who had a similar situation with her nephew.
Right, she's actually the founder and CEO of Your Child Corp, and she was inspired to start this business from her own experience of being separated from her nephew.
My nephew was about 6 at that time, and we were out at the mall, and he wrung himself out of my arms and ran off. And that paralyzing fear of not knowing where he is or what might happen to him, I never want to go through that ever again. I never want parents to have to go through that. So that is when I realized that, okay, how easy is it to lose a child? What do we do? Or how do we react if our child is lost or if our child runs off? Luckily, I found him in about 5 minutes, but those 5 minutes felt like forever. I'm Julia Matthews, and I'm the CEO and founder of Your Child Corp. We're dedicated to child protection. We have a GPS device that helps parents make their life easier by helping them to keep their child protected. When the parent has a device, they have it on their child. We have a break-free lanyard, which is very safe for children, or they put it on the child's belt clip or in the child's pocket. And when they turn it on, it sends the signal to the platform. They automatically get alerts that they customize, like they set up for themselves, like speeding alerts, SOS alerts, geofencing alerts, any kind of alerts that they want to set up. They set it up to come to their SMS to their cell phones or as an email alert.
So we had the chance to test out this GPS tracking device, and here are some of the features we absolutely loved.
This GPS device works in over 103 countries. So that means trips with your kids, they now can be tracked and they can be safe, and you can have a peace of mind and go out there and enjoy your vacation.
When using this tracking device, you can actually monitor the speed at what your child is traveling at. So if they're ever put into a vehicle or going above a speed that you're comfortable with, you'll be alerted.
This can work in situations that might not just be that maybe your child is being taken. It could be that they climb into a car with a friend's mom or dad. You're going to get alerted and know that they are not doing what they're supposed to be doing. On the actual device, your child can press the SOS alert, so you will receive a text message or an email letting you know that your child is in danger.
For children who have difficulty communicating, this button is invaluable. So if a child can't verbally communicate, they press the SOS button.
Another feature that we love is the geofencing. So you can actually track what your child is doing and where they're going. So if they're not supposed to be leaving a certain neighborhood, or you want to know when they're coming home after school, this geofencing in combination with the platform will send you alerts to your phone.
Which is a great way to give your child initial freedom, but still keep them safe.
At the end of the day, we just want to keep our children safe. We want to let them have fun, but we also want to let them be kids.
And we know you feel the same.
So you can find out more information about this product at notyourchild.com.